I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. On we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. On we'll go.
Welcome, everybody. Special Vulcan Talk with the Greek. But now I have to rename it because it can't be Vulcan Talk anymore because Seifu is back. Seifu goes back.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, like I've been naming I used to call everything Vulcan, the Vulcan block, Seifu and the Vulcan blockchain. And then I took Seifu out because they wanted to distance themselves. And now I think I'm just going to keep it and just talk Seifu within the Vulcan because it's all part of the Vulcan ecosystem. So I'm just going to keep it like that. So tonight we're going to talk all things. I know a lot of people are still confused about Seifu. So if you have any questions, feel free to super chat them. I'm kidding. Just ask away. I will get you answers. And who knows who will show up. Right now you have Crypto Pride with me. And it's also on his channel. So if you want to go over to his channel and show him some love, feel free to do that anytime during the show. We also have special guest Chris Cruz, his first time on the Greeks channel. He's been on Pride's channel a ton and Fowler. He's been on Fowler's channel. He's been on Prado's channel, but never the Greeks channel. But today we got Chris Cruz.
Awesome. And tonight is brought to you by 1792.
Uh-oh, that's been good, man. It's been a good night tonight.
It'll be a good night then. Good night.
Go ahead, get me talking.
Remember last time you drank that gateway Bitcoin?
Bitcoin. I'm trying to increase my Bitcoin wallet. Just saying. For anybody who wants to send the Greek Bitcoin, I'm taking.
Got a new member.
Yeah, Tartar Madman has joined the Greek army. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it. If anybody else wants to join, you don't have to. There is special perks. Nobody has taken me up on this one perk yet that I've offered. 25% off the Vulcan merch store for channel members. All you have to do is reach out to me for the special code. Reach out to me on Discord, and I will send you that code. But no one's done it. I don't understand. They don't want their Vulcan merch. I guess
I got to go check out your merch store because I went there previously and I haven't been back in a while.
I'm slowly adding in some Uxie items now.
You
And
had
then
something on there that I forget what it was, but I was like, oh, I might get that. And then I got distracted and I forgot. So I am going there right now.
and as soon as Brian gives us the Seifu Go logo, which I'm hoping we get some maybe on this show. Maybe he says Happy Easter, everybody. It's not my Easter, you know. Maybe we get the Seifu Go logo and then you'll see Seifu Go gear and I'll just have it mixed in. Before he wanted me to keep stuff separate. I actually own the domain Seifu merch store as well. So I was like, should I keep it separate? But now, because they're all under the same umbrella and it's all going to be Vulcan again, I think I'm going to put Seifu Go gear. As soon as he gets that logo, we'll have that on the merch store as well. And you already know my special designer, NR, who's currently on vacation every other week.
I about to say he's on vacation last week because he was just on a cruise.
Oh, he's not on vacation this week.
Oh.
I design everything. NR is just the problems guy if there's problems with the sites. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm just the designer. So let's see what we got here. We got John Cano first. Maybe he was first. I don't know. This live was the original one scheduled for Thursday. Something came up, so I had to move it. Special Saturday. I wasn't even sure if I was going to make this live. I had my nephew's birthday party, and I decided to skip out on cake so I could make the live because I can't have cake anyways. Because
how old is your nephew?
2.
Oh man, don't you love the little kids' birthdays are so awesome.
Yeah, the best is, well, he freaks out over cake. Like he does a cake dance. So he got all excited. Man.
Show us the cake dance, Greek.
It's just he goes cake and he claps his hands and he spins around in circles. That's basically it. Antonio Dates, hey Vulcan family. Sorry, Chad is second. That's all good. It's all good. You're here. That's all that matters. Donald Richardson's in the house. I think he's following me now on Twitter. That just came over today. John 316 is 5th. So everybody's fighting to be on the list. They are on the list. Nick Lucy, hey Vulcan family. Brooklyn Huddle, Vulcan evening. Teddy One is here. Robert Doucette is here. Let's go. Those who aren't first shall be last. That is true. The best mod in the business, the mod on my page, mod on Daniel Prado's page. Lady Bex is here, was 3rd, then vanished. She's right because I moved the live 75 times. I felt like Brian Legend this live, you know. Oh, schedule it for this day. Nope. Sorry, guys. I'm moving it. Just find that funny. Jason's in the house. Awesome work he does on Twitter.
Yes.
Anybody not following Jason on Twitter, please go there. He releases amazing stuff. And a lot of the graphics you see, I know Pride used one of his thumbnails that I took on Twitter. A lot of the graphics that I tweet out, I always post a picture with my tweet, something visually for people to look at. It pops out more. So if you want to take some graphics and just do that, it would help spread the word to everybody. Seifu Warriors in the house. Senor Rojo is here. Happy Easter, Vulcaneers. My Easter is next Sunday because the Greeks got to do everything different. But my candy is cheaper. Monday and Tuesday, I'm gonna wait for that candy to go on sale, and I'm gonna swoop in like the savior and be like, "All right, nieces and nephews, here it goes. You're gonna get some cheap candy." But the big joke with the Greeks is it took us till we were like 10 years old to realize that Easter bunnies had ears because our candy, you know, we get all the broken leftovers.
Oh, golly.
Yeah, that's a good joke. Okay, I promise no more jokes, guys. Jeez. Don Cooley's here. Ali Cheek says, I've been here since day one of Seifu, been in the background watching from afar, trying to start being more active. That is the perfect sentiment because we need people to be more active right now because right now it's about to get real. We have a prime money-making opportunity. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, we have in a few days, 3 days, the countdown is, you have
3 days.
Sacrifice starting for going to Uxie. Now that is one option. If you choose to do that option, I can't say it's the wrong option because it's a great option. Then you have Esco, where you can now swap your Seifu. It's not a sacrifice. Remember that. You can swap for Esco. That's a great option. That's an amazing option, actually. That's the option I'm taking. And I'm going to hopefully take some profits, and then get back into Exceed towards the tail end of their sacrifice because it's going for 45 days. Brian Legends in the comments. Buckle up for Seifu Go. Exactly. Jason's excited that Brian's here. Jay Legends here as always. And he's ready for Brian to do this. Now, Biz Entertainment. We like to call ourselves the Vulcan News Network. Everyone, please, at the person when chatting amongst yourselves to not get your host confused while reading comments. Yeah, please, because I get confused very easily. I'm not a smart soul. And here's the link to the Vulcan merch store if you guys want to check that out. Also, I got my Discord. I just passed 700 members this past week. We're now up to 711. Join the Discord because there's going to be some cool things. Maybe a Greek project coming to Vulcan that is in the works. I just need to find a dev, and we'll have a Greek project coming to Vulcan. It will release on Vulcan. It will just be a community project that hopefully we all can just get behind and have some fun. Tartar Madman says it's nearly 1 a.m. in the UK, but I'm up and watching. I appreciate every single person who's watching. Like, wherever you are in the world, if you're watching me right now, thank you so much. And just know that it means a lot to me. None of you have to watch me. It's you guys choose to watch me, and that's makes me very, 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 very happy. Lady Beck says, let's go. Yeah, she's in the United Kingdom as well, but she's a trooper. Pride saying, let's go. Probably from his channel. You know, he's 2 minutes. Pride's ready. He's ready. Oh, man. They're leaving comments again. If I go one by one, we're going to have issues. Tarn Man Crypto Lifestyle. 25% off your merch store. Yes, please. You know it. You know it. Now I'll give you that code. I said I mentioned in my video people have to ask for the code, and nobody's asked for it. So it's kind of funny. I find it funny.
I might have to get that Crypto Pride shirt.
I made it for Crypto Pride, and Crypto Pride won't even order his own shirt.
You got a Crypto Pride shirt in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember when I said send me a picture of your face?
Oh,
did I not send you a link?
No.
Oh, shoot. Never mind. I never sent him the link. He doesn't even know about it. Here I am. I'm like, man, I want him to order his own shirt. And he didn't. I made it the same time as Odie's shirt. So Jason says the Greek DeFi guru is super bullish. I don't know about this one. I'm super, super bullish. Like, just when I think I'm getting a little less bullish, Brian just goes, no.
Yeah.
No.
I'm in the same boat.
Provis Crypto Bull Lofties. I'm here. Let's Vulcan go. What's up, Vulcan family? I love when so I've texted with Provis because I got his phone number and stuff, and it's awesome. He's got like a signature on all his texts. So every time he texts, it says Provis Crypto Bull Lofties at the end of it. So I'm just like, that's right. Provis Crypto Bull Lofties. I just find it funny that he's got a signature on every single text that sends. It's just so funny. Sorry, late to the party. I got some Seifu. If I don't exchange for Seifu Go, what happens to Seifu? Good question. If you don't exchange, Seifu will live on. Now, I get some people are confused with the 1-to-1. The 1-to-1 means Seifu will be equal to Seifu Go. Now, that's not going to always be the case. There's going to be arbitrage that happens, and over time, it should balance itself out and equal. How long that takes? So your Seifu will still have value, will still exist, but it might not. So if you see Esco go up to like $900 in the first, let's say 4 hours or something, okay? Like something crazy, okay? If you see that happening, doesn't mean your Seifu's worth $900 then. I just want people to get that awareness. And it's not, even if then you decide to swap in once Esco is $900, you're not getting 1-for-1 like everybody thinks. You're getting your value of what your Seifu is compared to the value of the Esco. So you can just imagine if you have a $900 worth of Seifu, you're only getting one Esco. That's how that works. So as the price rises, only the first person's really getting 1-for-1. Really. And then everybody else is just getting a portion. But you will get your dollar value. Like, so if you have $5,000 worth of Seifu, you're going to get $5,000 worth of Esco. It's just how many Escos it's going to be, depending on how fast that price jumps up and how many you get. So that's how that's going to work. The Greek is in the house. Let's freaking go. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here on a Saturday night doing what I do best. Vulcan's in the house. Hope my 3,000 Seifu can be worth over 100K when we swap and price shoots to the moon. Let's see. Could that happen? Yes, it can happen.
Yeah.
It can happen very easily. It depends where you get in. If you get in sub $10, if you get in, let's say $10, you get it. So you would have 3,000 divided by 10, 300 token. I know it would be 3,000, whatever it is. Let me see what the math would be to, because I think so you'd have 300 tokens, yes. And then what would we need to get to 100K? 100 divided by 300. You would need a price of $333. So assuming some people can get in sub $10, I know it's not going to be a lot. That's why I talk about being quick. You need a price of $333. You're asking me if that's possible with the dynamics and how this is. You're going to have buys like crazy the first. Yes, it can happen. This can obviously happen. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to happen because there's so many factors involved that I can't control, like how fast you click the button, whether you set your slippage right, whether you're paying attention. Like, remember, this is a stealth launch. So if you're not paying attention that day, I can't help you. Okay, I can't help you and be like, if you're like, oh, I didn't know he was releasing this day. I didn't know the 6-hour window. I wasn't ready for the contract. Well, then that's on you. If you want to make money, you're going to sit like me like this and stare at a computer screen for 6 freaking hours. And then after it's all done, you're going to take a nap and then you're going to just relax. Hopefully. I won't be able to take a nap because that price is going to go crazy. Crypto Pride makes the best vids. Sub to him. Just Will 219. Wonder who this is.
That's my son somewhere in the house.
I wasn't going to say it. I knew it was your son. I wasn't going to say it. I was going to give you some credit, being like Crypto Pride.
Subscribe to Just Will 219 as well. He's got
he's not wrong though.
No, he isn't.
I mean, he makes great videos.
I just don't like when Pride says August, but you know what? Pride's not a futter, guys. Yeah. I'm sorry to tell you that. He's a true believer. Me and Prado joke around, and I think some people are taking it serious. No, we joke around with Pride, and he 100% knows that we're giving him crap when we call him a futter. He's not a futter. He's actually a true believer. He does great work every morning. He releases at about 9 a.m. my time, usually. Yeah. Sometimes he gets thrown off because Prado likes to just do lives sporadically, and we have a rule. You don't release a video during a Prado live because everybody's tuned into that, and the first hour of your video is the most important. So if Prado's on live, it kills our video push. Yeah. It even hurts me. So you'll see I wait till Prado finishes. Then you guys are all like, well, Prado just spent 2 hours talking. Now I need all the cliff notes. And then the Greek comes in and gives you all those cliff notes. And then you love it. That's what I hope. Yanfi's here. Hola, buenas noches. Ari Diesel's wife. We didn't know this. Awesome. We learned that last week. Let's see if we got some questions here. Lieberman, I sold 24,000 Seifu and Brian said you need to hold and sacrifice for Uxie or sell. Kind of bummed now and don't know what to do. I know those were tough times. Those were tough times, and I'm sure people are like, well, if Brian knew he was going to do this, why did he say that? I don't think he knew what he was going to do. Things were constantly changing in his brain as well. And I think at one point he was like, okay, do we get rid of Seifu and do we go this route and tell everybody to sacrifice for Uxie? But then the problem is in order to get value for that Uxie sacrifice, they're going to lose a lot of value too on when they sell into the liquidity to get that liquidity for Uxie, and people are already selling off. So I think that's when it came to him. Well, if we can create a version 2 and somehow utilize both of them, we can save both of them, and it worked out perfectly. Now, my not financial advice would be, but it's not financial advice, would be accumulate Seifu right now and go too, because you're getting Safew at a discount. And just look at it as like a pre-sale. That's how I would look at it. If you look at Safew now as if it's a pre-sale for Esco and you're planning on going to Esco, it makes sense to buy Safew right now and accumulate as many. Now, there is some strategy because I know some people, the Uxie sacrifice is going to happen and it sells it on the spot as a sacrifice. I don't know how many people are going to sacrifice for Uxie. I don't know how that's going to affect Safew price. So you might get a better entry point, but I can't guarantee that. That's stuff that no one knows. And yeah. Okay, I was reading something else. Yeah, we don't know how many people are going to do that, so the price might dip. You know, I anticipate it will dip a little. It just because there are going to be people who sacrifice for Uxie who are going to be like, well, I don't trust Esco, and what if they sell out? Because I've heard that. You see a lot of that in the Safew Discord, and no matter how many times I explain that it's impossible to sell out. And here's the example I give. If somebody comes with $1 million, they can't buy all 50,000 tokens. I just want everybody to know that. They cannot do it. The price will just keep raising and raising and raising and raising and raising and raising until they will never. So that it guarantees that the liquidity pool will have some in there. And that's how it's going to work. So don't worry about it. So if big buys come in to start, all that's going to happen is the price is going to shoot up a ton. It's not going to, but they're going to also have problems with slippage. Okay. Whereas the small fish, I don't like saying small fish, smaller buyer will not have the same issues with the slippage because they are buying less. So their impact will be less. So like a 49% slippage may work for them. Whereas a bigger buyer might have to change a lot more and go into expert mode, which I said I would never explain that again on PancakeSwap expert mode, which turns off the approve token button and it is unlimited slippage. So 25% off Vulcan merch store if you are a channel member. Remember that. I do want to offer something to my channel members. And I promise if you're a channel member of my channel, you will get pictures with the Greek when we all celebrate in Vegas first before I take pics with anybody else. Safew Warrior says, hi, Chris Cruz. Chris Cruz has his fans.
Well, I mean, he lives in New Zealand, and I've always talked about wanting to go there.
That would be awesome to go there.
Yeah, I could just imagine how amazing it is.
Fowler said, I'll be on soon. What timing? What timing, man? It's like I knew. It's like I knew.
Bro, your chat is like so slow. Like I sat there, ate my whole McDonald's meal. I'm waiting for him to say my chat. I'm waiting for him to say, hey, Fowler's going to be here soon. And I literally did all that, got here right on time when he said, oh, yeah, I'll be on soon. That's crazy. Greek.
I understand. I got to start skipping, but I feel bad because then people go, you didn't read my comments. You know, like people like the thrill of having their name read on screen.
You got to go through them fast.
Safew Warrior says, so my understanding of this is all our Safew will be worth $1 each if we swap into Esco. Yes, that's how it's going to work. Now, the amount of Esco you get will be dependent on the price of Esco. So that's at the start, it will. And then as Esco price rises, you'll get less. Only the first person's going to get that 1-to-1. And then the arbitrage between all the pools, okay, will determine how Safew's price rises, and it should steady out. It equals out to equilibrium. And then the other arbitrage opportunity. So the first arbitrage is going from Safew to Safew Go. There's going to be an arbitrage there. Because even if you have, because it's 1-to-1 in the pool, liquidity pool, as soon as you swap over, the liquidity pool of Esco is reading it as a 1-to-1 because they're paired equally. So that's how that's going to work. And that's going to get $1. So even if we're at 70 cents, you will get a $1 price on that swap. So that's how it works. The other arbitrage opportunity is between the pools, like the seesaw. You know, if more people are going into the Safew pool and that price is rising faster and the BNB pool is down here, you can technically buy BNB and sell into the Safew side and get more value. So that's how that's going to work. And then it works like a seesaw. And then eventually it levels out and now both pools are equal. That's what happens in arbitrage. And normally when people think of arbitrage, they think of like the prices between various exchanges, and it changes very incrementally, but bots take advantage of these little opportunities. This is going to be there's going to be some significant changes that you might be able to take advantage of.
You know, I wanted to answer some real quick, man. Like, I think it was a couple questions ago. You said somebody had a concern about what if I get in the Safe Food Go and it just dumps on you. You shouldn't even have that like thought, because the supply itself should make you want to hold on to this sucker, because it's only 50,000 tokens that start, and then you're only as far as bringing new coins in, it's only what 2% or something. Like
it's 2%, and it's got. Well, we need to see that final tokenomics. That's just like
the basic
stuff that he said.
Yeah.
And then today he made this announcement too. To incentivize arbitrage opportunities for traders, we have implemented a reduced fee structure. You now have a full liberty to choose your own strategy into how you wish to play the free market. These arbitrage dynamics will allow fortuity for everyone to secure easy gains through utilization of both LP instruments. This opens the door to be rewarded and further encourages constant trading volume through multiple ways of earning potential. So the sale fee structure, Esco BNB will have a buy of 1.5% and a sell 1.5%. Esco Seifu will have the same, buy 1.5%, sell 1.5%. And 0.5% goes to insurance fund, 0.8% goes to Seifu treasury, and 0.2% goes to the null burnt wallet. Ultra low fees for both liquidity pools that will allow you freedom to trade with ease. Seifu and Esco both have the exact same fee when traded. Boom. So this will further give it. So you're not paying these huge taxes, which a lot of people are worried about. You know. Sorry, I clicked on the name, the comment that was up. The crypto money team reviews. I'm here. Ace of Spade. Let mother freaking go. Seifu go. He is excited. Me and him had a conversation this afternoon, and let me tell you, Ace is really, really excited. He got me excited. I was picking up my golf clubs, getting ready for golf season tomorrow. So you know the Greek's excited, and he got me even more excited. Yeah, Brian's in the house. He was in the comments earlier. Happy Easter to all. Best and most bullish alpha ever. Christ Jesus came into the world to save sinners. Tim 115. That is for sure. Greek, did you win at poker? Poker night. Let's talk about poker night, okay? The poker side of things was good. Then we started playing between the sheets and stuff got crazy. You know, we play these side games and, the gambler and the Greek came out and it got crazy. So, I gave up most of my winnings.
Greek, what kind of poker do you play? Texas Hold'em or?
I play no limit Texas Hold'em. I could play any game, really. I'm addicted to all of them.
I used to play that years and years ago, and I went out to Vegas and played in a satellite tournament and finished like 6th.
Those are fun.
I wasn't in the money, so.
Oh. Francis Turk became a YouTube member. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Much love. Yeah, John, I said 6-hour window. I meant 5-hour window. It's 5 hours.
You can't remember on my channel. So thank you, Francis Turk, as well. Thank you.
Oh, boom. Both channels. That's how it's done. So it is 5 hours. I just want that to be known. 5 hours. I made a slip up before. It's 5 hours. Either way, it's going to be 5 hours of looking at a screen. And Charles knows it makes sense to buy Seifu right now, the Greek. I said that earlier, and I got the Discord all pumped. They were all excited. And then they started asking me, well, then you get this. If it's 1-to-1, why should I go to Esco and risk? Why not just buy Seifu? And I'm like, why not just stay with Seifu? And I'm like, but they don't see it. It's not going to be like instantaneously. It's going to take some time. And, why not get in on something that might 100x, 200x, 1000x,
5,360x according to Brian Legend.
That's what Brian said. I'm not going to throw that kind of number out. But if it hits that, I'll be doing a backflip. And I'll probably
as long as we get in.
Yeah.
Like I said, the first people that get in, man, you might as well say you're going to be rich, right? Just say you're going to be rich.
I've said this. If you can get in sub 25, you're going to be doing backflips, okay?
Yeah.
You're going to be. So just hopefully. And Brian yesterday on Pride's Live said that he's hoping to get us the contract ahead of time and then say it's go time. So now you would already have the contract. So that's one less step. You don't have to copy and paste. You can already look at, man, and I agree with that way of going about it, having the contract, just so I can, like, if anybody wants to review the contract, make sure they're getting into something safe, because that's one of the things. It's like, do you trust it, or if somebody spams it and it gets out, and it's just knowing it. We can see it. We can see the audit. We can be secure. And then when he says go time, we're all ready to go. Antonio Dates Jr. with the super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Once again, we are on Pride's channel as well. So if you want to show some love for Pride on his channel, anybody's free to go there.
Show me some love.
We got 127 beautiful souls watching us. Future Vulcaneers, future Seifu Goaneers. I don't know what to call it. Fowlers in the house.
Oh man, I don't really got a name for Seifu Go. I think it's go time. That's a good phrase.
That could be the way to, like, Seifu Go. It's go time. Like, that's simple.
Don't be stealing my t-shirt slogans. All right, let's see what y'all doing already. Let's see what you're doing. Let's see what you're doing.
NR, hurry up, get them made.
NR's over there just like.
NR hates me. He doesn't answer my calls anymore. He's probably gonna be like, Greek, I'm sorry. I will answer all your calls. Oh. Donald Richardson saying, welcome to all of us. Man, I'm so far behind. Holy crap.
Where you at?
I don't know where I'm at, man. Okay. I just want to express something here. How does it feel that TCL has fully joined the Fodder group? Kryptonian is very close as well. I will say one thing. TCL is not fudding. He has not said a single word about Vulcan or anything negative in the past 2 months. I can assure you he's not a fudder. And Kryptonian, I know, is not a fudder. Okay? I will 100%, because me and him text daily, and we go into the fudding groups. And one of his strategies, if you guys are ever in the fudding groups and you see him agreeing with them, it's to get more information out of them. And then he comes and he makes fun of them to text with me. So I know, so I can assure you, Kryptonian is on the good side. So I don't want it being out there. Nobody's against anybody. In DeFi, we all rise together. Nobody wishes harm on anybody. If somebody else has a project and it's doing well, support it. We're not here to FUD. We're not here to say, oh, that project sucks, because, if I had thought like that, I never would have gotten in Seifu, because I was a Safe Moon guy, and Brian had said something bad about John Caroni, and I almost didn't get into Seifu because I was going to be like, oh, he said this, and I'm not going to get in. But then I let the project speak for itself. I let it do it, and I got in. It was the best decision I've ever made in my life, and now look what's happened. Just going to say.
Well, if Kryptonian was fudding, I think I'd be the first one to call him out on that. Because I like him, and I like his perspective on a lot of different things. And if he was out there fudding, I would be like, I don't actually send messages many times. I'm pretty sure I'd be like, hey, let's meet for lunch.
Yeah, he's not a fudder. I can assure you that. Brian Legend says Seifu goers.
Oh.
Goers.
Seifu goers.
You might want to send that $20 back.
Fowler's sitting there. I mean, he's making the T-shirt right now. So
Yeah.
It could work. It's just one of those Seifu goers. I don't know. I got
up with good names, but I'm not feeling Seifu goers.
Seifu go. Seifu goers.
Well, I mean, give you a super chat for it. So I guess we got to reconsider thinking about it.
Seifu goers. I don't know. I don't know.
I like it. I like it.
I don't hate it. I just don't have something better other than Seifu go, let's go, or it's go time. But then that's just, I don't know. That's Fowler's going to make a shirt with it, and I can't use it.
Man, it's go time.
Francis Turk
write
says,
that off.
I just joined the Greeks channel. He's number one. Thank you. I appreciate that I'm number one somewhere.
The question is Seifu Go going to have a new logo?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
It is.
Okay, good.
That's what I'm waiting. I can't introduce it to my merch store yet because I need the logo. And Brian said he's working on it. Should have it shortly. That was yesterday. I'm probably
Man,
playing
there
it
is
great.
so many things to look forward to over the next couple of months, man. Good Lord.
Yeah. New logo, new website. And one thing that gets me really excited about SafeWho is the marketing potential it has for Vulcan. When people see all these X's coming in, they're going to get really excited, and it's going to bring all this. Well, this is going on Vulcan. Oh my gosh, look at this! This guy's the creator of Vulcan. And you know, the best thing to get rid of past FUD, past anything, is to just throw a bunch of X's in people's face. It shuts them up pretty quickly. Because if you're like, look at this thing, it's just 100x, and I made a ton of money. What are they gonna say? But he scammed before. But I just made 100x, dude. Did you catch that, bro? And they're gonna be like, shut up.
Like, don't you see the videos on YouTube? SafeWho?
Yeah, no one's ever made money on SafeWho, so you know.
Right. That's the
What?
I love it when like we have to go to people and be like,
I made a fortune off SafeWho, dude.
Chris
I
Cruz.
don't care.
Chris Cruz made money on SafeWho.
I made a ton of money off SafeWho, and I am, that's why when I asked Brian the other day if SafeWho would ever make its way to the Vulcan blockchain, because I have SafeWho and I'm going to keep it forever. And if they figure out a way to get the Vulcan, I will buy it there. I will buy SafeWho forever.
I mean, I think people who were saying, that when that came up around SafeWho, the SafeWho sacrifice, people were like, "Oh, SafeWho didn't make any money." I was mad that I didn't make enough money in SafeWho. Like I saw the potential. I started making, but it was like sacrifice time. I'm like, damn.
I almost sold Bitcoin to sacrifice more SafeWho. Almost. That's how crazy I was.
That I know how much you love Bitcoin, so that's pretty telling right there.
Yeah.
And like for most people, this is what I always say when the FUDers come and they say, nobody made money on SafeWho. And I go, you understand most people's SafeWho journey is not over yet, because my journey is going into Vulcan, which I'm probably 6x right now on my on whatever I've thrown into SafeWho. I'm 6x when Vulcan releases. So I'm doing pretty good, but my journey's not over. So that Vulcan journey will keep propelling, and SafeWho allowed me to have that. Now, yeah, I could have sold some of SafeWho and whatever, realized some gains at that time, but I chose to propel it into the blockchain because I believed in what the blockchain could bring, because blockchains are huge. So I took that risk. So a lot of people's journeys are not over in SafeWho. So for all this FUD, and I hear this, I'm like, guys, it's not over yet. We're still early. Yeah, Pride is drinking the true man's drink, milk. It does the body good.
This is not milk. This is a pina colada.
Yeah, he drinks pina colada.
Pina colada. I thought it was milk this whole time. I was going to give you crap.
Oh, man. It's pina colada.
Okay, it's a pina colada. He's enjoying his vacation.
Yes. Last day of my vacation.
Chris Kirk says, do we know which day Esco is releasing yet? Brian said, hopefully the 22nd, but by the end of this month, we'll have more details later. So no, we don't know. So get ready, because you never know. With Brian, anything's possible. He could say next week. Who knows? I don't know. But be ready, get your funds ready, make a plan, and
I thought it was April 22nd.
That's the tentative date he threw out there, but it could be later. He also yesterday in your live, he did say it could be earlier, but I don't think he's going to want to go into the bonus period of the sacrifice. So that would put the 22nd as like the first date when there's no bonus on the Uxie sacrifice. That would only make sense.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so this is why.
Jesus.
He has to check the last 6 hours in the coffee group. He has admitted that Brian is scamming. I know what Kryptonian is doing in there. So, so Twig wants to know, who is Chris? Have seen him, but I know him only in the last 2 months or so. But good dude. Who is Chris Cruz? That is the question that everybody wants to know.
Yeah, I don't think anybody cares about that. I'm just a guy that's here.
Tell the truth. You're Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Let us all know your secret.
Chris Kringle. You ever had a Chris Kringle? Come on.
Chris Kringle. He was the backup actor for Miracle on 34th Street. He is a huge believer in all things Brian Legend. He is a big Vulcan investor, huge Bitcoin investor. Overall, great guy, and he just enjoys being on live streams.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
we invite him on a live stream because he enjoys being here, and that's good for everybody, you know.
Well, one thing to add on to that, when people talk about people not making money with Seifu, I made so much money with Seifu that I took my profits, got my original investment, took it out, took my profits, reinvested into Seifu. I sold a couple weeks after it launched, not a couple weeks, like 3 days, and I left the profits in Seifu through all that time and sacrificed all that. So I am completely, everything I have is bonus. I have no money invested in Seifu. Well, now I have Seifu, but into Vulcan. That is all rebases for 9 months? So.
I wish I got in day one. I found out about it, and it was at 180 when I got in. But that didn't stop.
That's when I got out. That's when I got out. I got out. It was just below 200.
I was his exit liquidity. You hear that, guys?
Yeah. I took it all and was like, see you later.
What helped me is I didn't buy a lot at 180. I bought like 2 tokens, so, you know, for just when I got in. Then I started making videos, and then when it dipped sub like 60, that's when I started really. Then I started taking all the Fork Shark money and just every day it was like $40 to $50 I was collecting in Fork Shark projects. That's when his projects were actually doing something where you can, and I was just buying Seifu daily. And then after Node Day, I had no Seifu, and then I managed to get all those cheapies when it went down to 40 cents, and that's what helped me build my bag up to be able to sacrifice. So for me, it worked out, but I wish I got in at the start. Seifu market cap is only 4.1 million. That's nothing. It can only go up. Why people selling and not buying only right now? It's constantly one of those things. People are going to sell. Some people have just small mindset mentality. I'm not going to call anybody who sells dumb because it's really not. I don't know why they're selling and where they got in. They could have saw it dip down to 5 cents, gotten some at 5 cents, and now they're like, oh, I'm 3x my money. Let me take some profits. You know, so not every sell's bad, but it is with what we know going to Seifu Go. You would assume that you wouldn't have these sells. But then one thing that I keep thinking about is because you got the Uxie sacrifice that might lower the price. Maybe some are like, get out now, wait for the price to dip, and then you're going to see a big spike after that initial first day of Uxie sacrifice. So that could also be it. So I don't want to like say that they're not strategizing here. It could be strategic sells. But you never know. I'm not going to say that's what it is, but you never know. And he went to Crypto Pride's channel, the super chat Crypto Pride. No, he has. Check the last 6 hours in the Coffee and Crypto group. TCL has admitted that Brian is scamming everybody. So if TCL's been in that group, I haven't seen. I had only go in there once a day just to see if they're talking about me. And today they said that the Greek makes $250 a live stream. That's what they were saying today about the Greek.
Wow.
I found it funny. I didn't even defend myself because I'm like, what can I say? They're just going to
making that type of money.
If I was making $250 a live stream, do you think I would have canceled Thursday night's live stream? And do you think I would only have more? Do you think I would only do one live stream a week if I was making $250 a live stream?
Man, I was contradicting the statements right there. You said, would you have canceled?
Okay. No, if I was making it, I would not have canceled it. Okay. I would have kept it, and I would have a live stream like Prado like 3 times a day. Maybe I would be like, oh, I'm going on at lunch. I'm going on at night. Even for 30 minutes. I'd be on constantly if I was making $250 a live stream. And just so you guys know, YouTube pays once a month. So like when you super chat, I don't get access to that money right away. And sometimes, it's way down the line. Like we're talking next month is when I get access to stuff. It just depends. So it takes time. So no, I'm not paid. And that's just funny. They just throw stuff at the wall and just see what sticks. You know, I get you want to prove that people are fudders. You know, they're going into a Discord full of haters. Those guys have no points. Trust me. I've been in there and I've been dealing with them a ton. They have no clue.
You know,
and just so you guys know, there is a fake TCL account. I want people to know that there's also fake Greek accounts. People have been sending friend requests. I know there's a fake TCL. So it could be that. So don't always just assume that what you're seeing in these fodder discords, because they can impersonate somebody trying to create a ruckus too. Not saying that's what's happening because I haven't verified it. Okay. But I'm just saying it could be. It could be.
You know, with a lot of those things, I prefer to, especially when it comes to the internet and me being a lot older and everything, I prefer to either face to face or through video or whatever, talk to the person and, verify the fact that they're saying this or that. You know, they might be right and everything like that, but I would want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Exactly. Ashley Uran Kim, does anyone know when full node would deploy and KYC may start? Brian did allude to this yesterday. NR asked the same question. He said, ask him again after their Monday tech meeting when they go through everything. So we should have more information in the future. Do not trust anybody that claims they know anything at this point, unless you hear it from a video you see on YouTube from us, because we will get the most accurate information, or you see it on the announcements. It will be in the full node announcements. You won't be able to miss it. Compton's here. Compton, who sent you the link, man?
What up, what up, what up?
I was under strict orders to keep you off the stream. I'm kidding. I totally forgot to send you the link.
Nah, but I got the real homie.
Yeah, I got your back, brother. I got your back, brother. Got my back, I got your back.
Hey,
I thought you were watching the UFC fights. You were telling me UFC fights. Are you still watching? They started late, though.
Oh, yeah, some dude got knocked out right now.
Man, I should put on the fights, but I'm downstairs. Twig says, good to know, Chris. Well, I didn't take enough profit. I was there in the first minute. It was insane, but a good amount of tokens into Vulcan. That is good. You will be happy. Trust me. You will be happy with Vulcan. Just my opinion, but it's a spoiler, actually. It's a fact. Take it as a spoiler. Mrs. Worldwide, I wish Daniel and Greek were getting paid.
They are getting paid by super chats.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. That's true. That does go
send all the
through
super chats. Just send all the super chats to me, then you can stop.
Brian
just send them all the pride. If you guys,
when Brian
feel that way about the Greek,
$400 super chat, that's the way for them to get paid. It's just, it's just sent by a super chat.
I've heard that too. That's a far group. Well, you see all the super chats they get? That's when they made their they made a meme, and it's me, Prado, and Kryptonian. We're all dogs, and they have Brian holding a tray, and it's a super chat. And they call us all dogs for Brian. And I'm like, that's funny. Kryptonian's not even monetized yet on YouTube, so he can't even get super chats, and you're throwing him under the. So that's just funny. I just started laughing. I save that picture on my phone every time I want to laugh. I go look at it. Bride be like, if you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. Oh,
Poor Bride.
Yeah, don't worry about them, Greek. Not worth it. You're right. They're not worth my time. But they are funny. Like when Brian was, when the Seifu stuff was going down, like all the drama, like a week ago before Esco, they must have added me like 45 times. Greek, what's your thoughts on this? And I'm like, well, how do I get the most power out of this? If I just keep ignoring them, it will bug them even worse. And I could tell every time I would ignore it because they knew I read it. They knew I was in there reading it because they could see. I'd even type a T. I even go in there and type in the chat so they can see Greek DeFi is typing, and then I'd erase it and leave. Just a mess. So I know.
You got to send me an invite to that Discord, brother.
What's up with Father? Look like he smoked out.
No, I'm just.
He's like, man, I'm in the zone right now. Don't bother.
I'm just looking at Discord.
So Jason Lay, can you explain the process from Seifu to Esco would go? So it's not a sacrifice. There's no de-up. So what you're going to do is Brian is going to, if he goes with route 2, which he said yesterday, he's going to release the contract to us. There's going to be a stop trading function that he's going to implement so nobody can trade on it. Then you're going to be able to look at the contract, do whatever, get it set, get it ready to go in Pancake Swap. And then in a 5-hour window, he's going to say, "At everyone, it's go time." And it's going to be a mad rush. You either go to Pancake Swap or Bog Swap, and you just swap either Seifu or BNB, whatever you have. If you have BNB, you go swap BNB. If you have Seifu, you swap Seifu for that. Make sure your slippage is high and be fast, be confident, and just go at it. And that's how it's going to be. And it's a first come, first serve. No, the tokens will not run out. So I want you to be assured of that. They will not run out, that the price will go up exponentially. Really fast, and it will be fun. Especially if you're in early, because you'll be sitting back going, that's what I'm going to do, hopefully. And I'm going to talk it into existence, so every time you hear me talk about it, I'm going to say, I'm going to be in early because I'm talking it into existence. Kelly Productions is here. Greek, I got you on a super chat. I'm mad at Pride anyways because he never sent me the link to get on his live. I had a great question for Brian Legend. Just kidding. Pride's my dude.
What?
He sent me a super chat to get at Pride. I love it.
That's messed up, brother.
That's messed up, bro. Make it right. Make it right. Yeah, but thank you so much, Kelly Productions. I appreciate it. And yeah, we may or may not have special guests tonight. I don't know. Anybody can pop in. I'm just saying. Pride always teases special guests and they never show up, so I'm going to tease a special guest.
I am a special guest, homie.
Send me a friend.
I know. I thought Compton was the special guest.
Yeah, Compton was my special guest.
Nah, hell no. If I was your special guest, you would have sent me that link, dog.
I totally forgot, man.
I had that homie Pride back me up.
Yeah, true.
Father,
I told him I was going to send him the link earlier, and I just totally messed up. I almost didn't send. I didn't even send Chris Cruz the link.
Hey, Father's fixing that correct the A ball. Look at him.
Hey, that thing was on point Friday.
Yeah, that 8 ball.
Hey, Friday, I asked my question all late, and he was like, "All right, guys, and see you next week." And I'm like, "Dang." He just left me hanging.
I'm starting
that's because you came at him the other day.
Yeah, man.
Oh, is that right, Father?
I was like, let me slow down. His 8-ball question.
I was thinking of hooking you up with some Travis Scotts, but now
Travis Scott's, man. Damn.
Hey, Freak, if you think I'm lying, Greek. Follow my Instagram, Greek. I follow you today. You'll see I had like 20 pairs of Yeezys. Like,
you follow me on Instagram? I'll have to.
Yeah.
I go on Instagram once a week, so I'll see it after this.
All right.
So Chad's Hammer says, what would make Seifu's price rise from the new action coming up with Esco, BNB, etc.? So essentially, as people go, the pool of Seifu and Esco, it's technically they're tied 1-to-1, but they don't hold monetary value. They're just two coins linked together. What gives it the value is the BNB side. So as that side and enough arbitrage happens, back and forth, eventually it's all can equal out where Seifu and Esco, because they're tied 1-to-1 in the liquidity pool with enough arbitrage, it should raise everything so that it's equal. It's going to take a lot of time. But now the BNB side, that's easier to explain than what's going to happen between the arbitrage between Seifu and Seifu Go. On the BNB side, as if the Seifu Go price is higher than the Seifu BNB price, you can buy BNB, you can buy Seifu Go with BNB and then sell into the Seifu side. So you're going to have a lot of that going on. Or even if you hold Seifu Go, you can sell into the side you don't even have to buy on one side. You could buy on one side to get cheapies and make instant returns. Or you could just say, I'll hold Esco, and you can go on Pancake Swap and you could be like, well, if I bought using Seifu and now the price is higher on BNB, I can sell into the BNB side and make instant profits. There's a lot of different things you can go on the seesaw. But eventually, as it happens a lot, you're going to see it's going to slowly equal out because you're selling in one end, buying in the other end. It's going to equal out. And then There will still be some arbitrage. It might not be the greatest. It might not be as drastic as the start, but we don't know until it starts kicking off. So it's just good my plan is to accumulate as much Seifu as possible for this. Hopefully get in really early with Seifu and then have some BNB on the side and see what happens. May not even use it, but if I need to see maybe if the Seifu price is higher, I can utilize that and I can get in the BNB side, and who knows? Who knows? It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun one. And hopefully I'll be live that day, but I'm not going live until I get my stuff. Okay, because
don't go live, Greek, please. You're gonna miss out.
Oh no! After I get my Esco, then I'll go live, and then you'll see me in a joyous, happy mood.
We go live so we can celebrate.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be—a celebration live. And then I'll have the chart up, and we'll have Khan on, and we'll just all be celebrating charts, and
we're gonna have the best looking Pac too. I mean Pride. Sorry.
I'll have Pride on too. I'll have Fowler on too for you too. Maybe I'll have Chris Cruz too.
What about Prado?
Nah,
Andrew's favorite. We'll leave Prado on the side. Kidding. No, Prado will definitely be on. Prado will be like, Greek, I'm coming. He's on my team. I can't even kick him out if I wanted to.
Greek, I bought it at $100.
Greek, you see this? You see this, Greek? I said it. Pradonomics is a thing. Pradonomics on Esco is not even gonna. It's beyond Pradonomics. You know, Pradonomics can't even touch what's gonna happen on Esco. So. Yenfi says, I missed your live last night, but think it will be very interesting mixing guys and ladies. Will be a lot of debate and fun at Crypto Pride.
Yeah, she was my special guest last night.
You didn't tell me who your special guest was. I asked you.
I know she was a special guest. So
and
next Friday.
Why did all the ladies just stand up Pride? What's going on here? I know.
Next Friday she should be there. She told me she's gonna be there next Friday, so we'll see.
Hey Pride, we got this.
Yeah.
I thought your special guest was Ashley.
Yes, I supposed to have a couple coming on. She was sick, so she couldn't come on. So hey, maybe next week I have two ladies.
So Charles wants to know, Greek, would you swap all your Seifu for Esco or half for something else? What you say? It's not financial advice. If I'm able to swap it all, it's all going because Esco's gonna go crazy, and it might take months for that equilibrium to happen between Seifu and Esco. It could even take longer. Okay, but Esco is going to fly. And we know that it's going to fly because you're going to be trying to get in at one time with nobody owning any tokens. It's going to fly. So,
yeah, man. Look at that Yearn Finance. That was a good if you want to look at a project that had low supply, look at Yearn. That thing flew.
Kryptonian, who's the newest fudder in the group, says, gents, have a great show. Whoa, he's supporting us. But he's a fudder, guys. He's a fudder. Haters gonna hate Greek. They have their own opinions, and we all know that opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. Keep being you. That is 100% true. You know, like, I almost love, like, you made it when somebody's hating on you. When they go out of their way to, like, attack something you're doing, it means you've made it. Okay. And if you ask Brian Legend, I'm sure he would say the same thing. Seeing all these people wanting to bring him down, he probably just grins and goes, wow, I'm going to stick it to you even more. You know, like, it's like when people hate what I do, it makes me want to do even better to push out stuff and piss people off. You're going to hate me? Fine. I'll give you there. You know, I'll show you. But these haters are funny.
Got super chat, Greek.
Where's this? Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I can't bring up Pride super chats.
Yes, you can.
How can I be mad at Pride? Every day I wake up, money's on my mind. How can I get it without committing a crime and doing some time? Pride's brings the swag. Yeah. Man, I never rapped that. I can't do no raps like Pride. Get out of here. He's trying to make me rap.
Kryptonian, yeah. He's like, I'm
Thank you, Kelly Productions. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Kryptonian, according to everybody,
you're a fudder.
You're a fudder. You're a fudder now. You have
Kryptonian
joined.
is the biggest fudder from Texas. That's it.
He's a fudder from Texas. Yeah, they're saying you're a fudder. They see you hating. They see you agreeing with everybody. I just told them your technique in the hater groups, what you do to get more information out of them. But
yeah, the biggest Trump fudder supporter around here.
But yeah, you're a fudder. But I set him straight. I told him you're not a fudder.
Yeah, he's trying to have an evening with his wife. So he's like,
yeah, it's his birthday. So he's like, sorry for the typos. I'm stealth posting. So he's listening in stealth. So he heard me say fudder, and he's probably like, what?
She's like, what? Where are you going?
What do you mean? Yeah, Kryptonian, don't get in trouble with your wife. Have a good night. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, Kryptonian,
you know you're not a
check.
fudder.
Oh, so he's thanking you now.
Yeah. I told you guys he's not a fudder. I text with him daily. Like if he's a fudder, I would know about it. Yeah. Like he sits there and he just gets the information, then he screenshots it and he goes, Greek, can you believe these fools? And how do you think I know that I'm getting paid $250 now to be on this live stream? Because he told me.
Super chat.
You've seen the super chats. Add them up. $250 says we haven't hit the mark yet.
Brian, where you at, Brian?
I don't do. I just wanted to be clear.
The Greek.
I don't even do this for the super chats. In all honesty, I do this because people have information. I see a lot of people in the Discord asking the same questions over and over and over and over again. And if they would just watch one video, or if they would just come and ask a question to me here where I can address. So a lot of times when I bring up things, it's because I'm everywhere in all the Discords. I see what people are bringing up. I see what they're asking.
Sorry to interrupt. Who was hating on you though? Who?
Where?
You said someone was hating on you, and someone was saying that you were getting paid.
They hate on me every day. Me and Prado, they hate on us every day. We're used to it.
Let me know who it is so I can put them on check.
You'll never see them in the comments here because they're banned on my page.
Trust me.
I've banned over 550 people, so they can't even comment on my page. So
if you guys are doing what you guys are doing up here, it's because you love the project, not because you get paid for. If you were getting paid for, you'd be chilling other projects, sucking 100%. Projects.
100%. I believe in the project, and it's going to make me money. So yeah, I do get benefits for the project succeeding, but I feel like if I can educate the masses, we have the greatest chance of succeeding, because a lot of fun really is lack of education.
What's it called? You guys educate the people, and you understand like Brian's post, and then come out and make a video and go on live and basically explain to everyone for free. No one is paying you guys. So whoever is out there saying that you guys are getting paid, y'all need to come see me.
Yeah, my bodyguard, Compton. Chicken wing, chicken arms.
Shoot.
Benzies is my is the biggest Greek hater in the world. He's a bigger Prado fan than a Greek fan, and yeah.
Nah, Prado got a crush on the Greek. If it wasn't for you, Greek, Prado
every day.
Walk around the parks videos.
The other day he texted me a video, and he texted me a text, whatever, not a video, and he goes, "Here's how Greek Puppet's gonna sound. I'm the Greek DeFi guru." And he does his with his. I'm like, hey, Prado, you're so obsessed with Greek Puppet. I can't wait for Greek Puppet. It's gonna be amazing.
That guy he reminds me of that Sesame Street character. Which one is it? Either the vampire or the one that comes out of the trash can. What's it? I don't know the names.
I think it's
Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah.
Oscar the Grouch.
He's kind of like Oscar the Grouch when a fudders come in the room. If you're trying to attack my investments, fuck you. Okay. I'm not even going to do it. Saeed's in the house. He says, I have fudders for breakfast. That's right.
That is cold, homie.
Man,
that's what I'm talking
don't mess
about
with Saeed, man.
Yep.
Don't mess with him. Great guy. Great guy. Great guy. I know. I met him. Gave me some awesome chocolates.
Yes.
So Jason Lay. So let's say I have 1,000 to either go Uxie for Esco. Your non-financial advice, better play. Being Uxie sacrifice is a couple days away. Now this is tough. Okay, because I think both are good plays. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I really can't on this. You got to make the best decision for yourself. Personally, what I'm hoping to do is I was planning on sacrificing for Uxie. I'm just saying my plan. I was planning on going all in for Uxie. And then Esco came, and I decided Esco's got instant potential. Like, we're talking huge potential, like right from the get-go. So I was thinking if I can get in early on Esco, I can sell. Oh, I use the word sell. They're going to hate me. They're going to hate the Greek now. If I could sell like 10% of my bag in Esco and it does do like 100x or something crazy like that, if I get in early, I could then sacrifice, because Uxie sacrifices 45 days. I could then sacrifice for Uxie and get way more Uxie than I initially would have sacrificed. So I'm looking at it as like, okay, but I'm not going to sell my whole bag, of Esco, because I see a lot of potential in it. Long term, I want to see the final tokenomics and I want to get a better grasp. But if I could do that and still get an Uxie later and get a bigger bag of Uxie, to me, that's the play I'm going for. Now, you got to make the decision for yourself on what you want. Uxie's can be for the long-term longevity of the blockchain, as you know now with the partnership of Pink Sale. It's not signed, sealed, and delivered yet, but with Pink Sale being on board, which is huge. And I don't know why people were like asking so many questions, like what happens when Pink Sale sells? Let's not worry about that. Pink Sale will bring a lot of projects here, a lot of notoriety, a lot of eyeballs. And when people launch on Pink Sale, that's going to be a great thing. And then it will go into Uxie Swap. It's going to be great. And that will help Uxie token because you're getting part of those fees. So you got to look at it. What's your play? What you want to do? There's obviously opportunities, like I just said, for both. If you want to split 500 and 500, but you got to make that decision, because at the end of the day, whatever decision you make, you have to be able to sleep with it and be okay with it. That's what I always say.
Hey, Greek, can you pull up that comment by Kryptonian talking about he's going to address the FUD?
Where is it? Is it... Did he just make it, or was it a while back? Oh, here it is. Kryptonian. I'll address the FUD mall cops on my next live.
Kryptonian, okay. Last time I told you, go live. You haven't done nothing. Scary ass. That's all I gotta say.
You're always, every time. So many times, Compton will reach out to me. He's like, is anybody going live tonight? I'm like, no, man, I'm taking the night off. I just need to relax. He goes, forget that. Relax when you're dead. Go live. He loves it. This is worldwide. I told Daniel he needs to work on his Greek accent. True. He does need to work on his Greek accent. He does it like in his, the Greek DeFi guru. No.
This worldwide got me a super chat. I know you're not a real FUD pride. That's right, baby. That's right.
That's right.
Thank you for the super chat.
I was going to bring it up next. I really was. I swear. Kryptonian says, Compton 310, take care of my light work, homie. Oh, man. Yeah, Kelly Productions. Show me proof that TCL is out here fighting too many Discords to keep up with. All you need to know is just be in the Vulcan Discord, be in the Seifu Discord, and be in the Greeks Discord. And be in Prado's Discord. We will never steer you wrong. We'll always keep it up. If anything's going crazy, we'll make sure that you know what's going on. The rest of the Discords, I just like seeing what they say because it makes me laugh, because I want to know what I'm fighting against. And that's why I'm in there, is how can I defend something when I have no clue what BS they're bringing that day. So Jason Lee says, copy that, makes better sense. Hopefully I get time from driving to hit that window for Esco. Appreciate your input and opinion. Yeah. So yeah, it's all about obviously getting in early. You want to get in within the first, I would say, 4 minutes. And even then the price will go up.
First second.
Yeah. I'm giving them 4 minutes because you know what's going to happen. I don't want this to happen. I don't want people to hit a slippage error and say, and come into the Discord and be like, oh my God, it's not letting my transactions go through. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And then nobody's going to answer you because we're all going to be busy buying ourselves and you're going to miss out on an opportunity. So rather than, what I always say is, rather than crying about something, keep trying something. So, keep trying, change your slippage, keep pressing the button until it works. I don't want to hear people going, and then they're going to be mad when they get like, finally it gets filled and they get like $400 price. And they're like, this is stupid. Remember, the Greek told you, be quick. Failure to prepare is preparing to fail. So like one thing I'm doing today is I'm testing out different transactions with different, so as I do a transaction today, I'm going to put it on expert mode. I'm going to test out expert mode, make sure I know how to use expert mode and make sure I'm okay with it. Small transactions. So I don't care if I get a worse rate on a token now because it's going to benefit me on Esco. That's what I'm doing. So just know, practice, find a plan, go with it, and have that plan ready to go. Triple Moon. That's a shirt design right there. Stop crying, keep trying. There you go. Seifu, go. Stop crying, keep trying. Look at Fowler. He's like, I like that.
Nah, you can have it. You can have that. You can have it.
Oh, you're giving me one?
Yeah, you can have that one.
Kryptonian, I'll take care of your light work and your heavy work, homie. Hey, but bring that Vulcan for live comment.
I don't want to bring that fool up.
I'm gonna be honest. That
Only if you super
leaderboard
chats.
is not fake, because I'll tell you this: when I saw that I was in the 500, I think it was 500 and 507, and we still were able to sacrifice Ethereum. I went and bought a bunch of Ethereum and sacrificed, and I moved down about 50 spots into the 400s. So it's not a fake leaderboard.
Yeah,
it's real.
That's
It's
another
real
thing
because I
they've
was
been
able
throwing
to prove
at.
it.
They claim all the wallets are fake at the start and the whole leaderboard's fake. And they remove the leaderboard now because they don't want you seeing fake and verifying addresses. But they won't ever send proof. They don't send proof. They keep claiming that stuff. So I don't even want to give credence.
So Chad Hammer, what is the sense we'll be putting on Pancake Swap or Box Swap? Homie, we're gonna put what's it called? Auto slippage. That's it.
Yeah, for Pancake Swap, you're going to go into expert mode. Once again, this is probably going to be the last time I ever mention this.
You said that before.
Yeah.
Last time
So when you go into the swap, do you know how you change your slippage? There will be a thing that you could toggle. It says expert mode. You will have to approve expert mode.
We're going to never get no decision.
It does give you a reading saying that it will give you the highest slippage and the worst.
It does give you like the warning just to let you know, and a lot of people freak out. They're like, does that mean I'm going to get a worse price? No, what it does is it protects you against the price movement, so it will fill your order. Whereas like if you have 49% slippage and the price like jumps up over 50%, it's not going to fill your order. It's just going to give you an error, and you're going to have to keep trying and trying and trying. But if you have that, it's going to fill your order regardless. So yeah, you might put in at $1 like right at the start, and it will fill your tokens at like $2, $2.20, $2.50, but you're going to get them. The whole point here in Esco is getting them as quickly as possible, not really worrying about the price. That's why I say if you get them cheaper than $20, you're doing pretty good.
I don't know. I seen some nasty work go down using the expert mode, man. You find yourself screwed, boy. On some of these like these fair launches, when this happened, you use that expert mode, man. You might find yourself
getting five tokens for $400.
Exactly.
That's why I'm scared to use it.
That's why I'm scared, because there's no coming back.
Especially when we so busy, you can put in $500 in one safe.
It could, but then what's the other option if you're doing regular?
Like, Greek, you got me right. You told me expert mode. Greek.
If it doesn't, let's say you do 49% slippage without expert mode and it doesn't fill your order, and you keep trying to do that, and the price jumps up to 400 anyways, then you're getting the same thing as if I was on expert mode. Mine went through and I got all mine.
I don't know, man.
It's not gonna. It can't give you a price that's higher than what it's trading for.
Because look, if you look at it like this, right? So if I go in not using expert mode, using the maximum, I think is like 49%. Is it like 49% slippage? Yeah. Okay. Well, I could deal with that if it does what a prize talking about, where it shoots up and it's like, all right, we can't fulfill it because it's not expert mode is not on. But if I have expert mode on and it fulfills it and only get like four tokens for like $400, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna look kind of messed up because definitely, especially if the price drops not too long after that, it'd be like, damn, I could have just, if I just waited like a whole half a second with no expert mode, I could be buying it on the cheap.
I don't see it jumping like that crazy, like 400. I think if you're first, but you know what? It's a lot of these transactions are going to fail if you're not using. That's why I'm saying it's going to fail. So you're like, then when you go to buy, and it finally settles down, the price can be so astronomically high, you'll end up.
I think what everyone needs to do is have a plan. For example, this is what I'm doing. I'm running two computers and 2 phones, and I have 4 individuals. So, on one of the phones, I'm doing 35% slippage. On the computers, I'm doing auto slippage, and on another phone, I'm doing 25% slippage. There you go. You guys need to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you're not gonna make it. You need to be ready just to click and go. That's it. You don't have to. You gotta be set up.
How'd you get 4 people to wait 5 hours for things to go? That's what I know.
You know, hey, this is a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, right.
Again, anyone who missed Safeway in the beginning, like I did, you know, we do not want to miss his chance. My friend, he did 25%. He was in the hospital, and because he's a nurse, and he was in ER, and like 15 minutes before it got released in pink sale, he went outside and put 25%, and he thought he didn't get it, and then he refreshed his phone like 10-15 minutes later. He saw that the coins were in his wallet, but that was pink sale. There were more coins. Now there's less coins, and there's more individuals that want to go in. So you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah. And Mary Justine says, is expert mode and pancake swap equal to automatic slippage and bog?
Yep.
It's basically the same thing. Bog does automatic slippage, so it will just adjust the slippage to fulfill the order.
I use bog swap all the time, and I don't know how many times I've
we were doing that. Sorry about that, Chris. Go ahead.
I don't know how many times I've gone into new projects that are launched, and I use bog swap, and I go in right away, and then I either look at Telegram or Discord, and everybody's in there going, I can't get in, and I'm always like, I have no problem. What's the problem? But I've always used bog swap, but you know, someone else used, and I think that you know, with the stuff, I mean, bog swap just goes to pancake swap, right? And just
but they have the auto slippage, right?
Yeah, they have the auto slippage, and that's what I use. So.
Yeah, what you could do is like have a device that's on pancake swap, press the button on pancake swap, and press it on bog swap, and you know.
So I have something.
Can the wallets be connected to 2 different swaps at once? I thought
I've done it before. I've done 2 transactions at the same time. I've done one on my computer and one on my phone at the same time.
I've never done that before, so I don't know.
Yeah, my thing is this.
You're right.
So what if you let's say, so here, let's say you click to like go, like, you know, let's say you want to buy before Brian says something, right? And let's say you catch it early and before Brian posts that message, will you get penalized for that?
No,
it won't go through. Yeah,
it would just fail, right?
He's going to have the contract shut off, so trading won't be allowed as soon as he turns it on with his announcement. But if you're just clicking submit, and like just and magically guess it right, then I guess you could just keep clicking submit, and it's like, oh, this token's not tradable. This token's not tradable. This token's not and then finally it goes through. You might get lucky, but it's gonna be hard to time that though.
Yeah,
because then it could set, like, if you do it at the wrong time and then it refreshes the screen, you have to retype in stuff. Who knows? I don't know how that's worked. I've never done a token that's not tradable.
It's gonna be crazy that day.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it, because what if it just sends it to the contract or something stupid? I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to. Yeah, just wait. Let's see. So will Esco token be listed on PancakeSwap and Bogged already? Do we have to add the contract address? You'll have to add the contract address, Majan. So do you know how when you new token, you'll click on what you're swapping for, and then at the top there will be a search bar. You'll paste the contract address. It'll say import. You import it, and then you're ready to trade. If he gives you that contract address early, you can already have that up to be able to import and go straight into your trade and set up PancakeSwap. That's the advantage of that rather than the other way. Millionaire movement. Did you guys go into Oliver's token 1 with Chalk Talk? I just bought some today. Not a ton. But yeah, Oliver's gonna be doing an AMA with me sometime in the upcoming week. He's gonna be going with Pride. So look out for that. Yes, we are. They are doing amazing right now. And I don't know what the price is currently at the moment, as I haven't looked in a while, but they were still doing good, still holding steady, have a good community. People seem to be excited. A lot of Vulcan community members in there. They are moving to Vulcan. So once again, they're going to be a project on Vulcan. So it will be good for everyone. So if you want, maybe Biz can send the link for their Discord if you want to check it out and learn more about Token 1. I will be talking about them on a future AMA. So yeah, if you want to go into their Discord, ask questions. They are building strong, almost at 300 holders now. So they're building pretty good. Let's see. Do we have any more questions? Would the play be holding Seifu? It's like holding pocket aces. Right now, the play, and just as I say that, they hit 300 holders on one. They just announced it on their Discord. Would the play be holding Seifu? It's like holding pocket aces. Right now, the play is that. I mean, you're holding a 24-cent asset at the moment that's currently worth 99 cents. Seems logical to me to accumulate, and really, if you view it like that, it's a great play. Now, whether now is the time to buy in, or if you want to see till the Uxie sacrifice happens to see how much the price shoots down, it might not shoot down. Maybe everybody's so excited about Esco. I mean, I put a poll up 2 days ago, and then I moved the poll, and I put, "Are you excited for Esco, Uxie, or both?" And like nobody was voting for Uxie. It was all Esco, and then both was the next highest. So it's just showing you where people are feeling in their thought process on Esco. And yeah, one is going to Vulcan blockchain along with another project. I'm just going to say it. Greek token's coming. We're going to make Greek token. I just need to find a dev to help me out with it. Somebody I can trust. I'm finalizing some things, and I'm going to release it straight on. It's going to be the Greeks community token, just nothing crazy. You know, you guys can invest if you want. I'm going to be doing giveaways with it and all kinds of things, and we're just going to have a Greek community. And I'm releasing straight on Vulcan, so it's not going to be anything that's going to be on BSC at all. It's going straight to Vulcan, so I have time to create it and get it up and running and everything. And I'm hopefully we all can enjoy some Greek token in the future. Just add some volume to the Vulcan blockchain and help the community of the Greek community. I'm not going to ever put something out there, cash grab. It's not that. It's just something for the community. We can all bond, have fun, Greek token, you know, and look forward to sending tokens to the yogurt pit. So, you know, that's just a little bit. So we'll know more about that when I actually can find a dev to actually do some work for me. This is a great question from Stevie Summertime Breezy. Question: Uxie revenue share for just early investors or anyone that invests after launch too? It's anybody. So it's just all about your bag size on Uxie, and you'll have to go claim just like the Flex and Power Pool. You'll have to claim that every day. So that will add more transactions on the blockchain. So if you don't get an Uxie now, and let's say the price is still at $5 on opening day, and you're like, okay, now I'll buy into Uxie. You can do that, and you still get access to all that. And you don't have to worry because there's no power pull or anything. So if you miss a day of claiming because you don't own the token, you can get it. And let's see any questions.
Did you guys go over that percentage
What percentage?
for SGO? Then you
Yeah, the 2.5%, 1.5% now.
yeah, that was early in the stream.
Yeah,
All right.
before you joined us because I never sent you the link. So
Yeah,
Kryptonian
you
says
know.
Greek token's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. I'm all in. I actually sent him like some tokenomics of it, so he's
Oh, I
seen
appreciate
some of
that.
it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be the first one.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I sent you some stuff too. See, don't you say I don't give you anything? I got you a sneak peek.
Okay, I take it back.
I'm still waiting for my sneak peek.
I'll send it to you. Charles Dior, I'm bullish on Greek token. People are bullish. I haven't even released the thing. See that they're bullish on anything like Greek releases. It could be the crappiest
If
token. No,
Greek
it's not gonna be
releases
crappy.
his Greek token, it's doing 1,000x. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm all in on the Greek 1000x. I gotta find ways. I'm trying to learn at different problems that happen when different things release and trying to attack that. But we'll come to that. In God we trust. Yeah, I'm all in on the Greek token. Wow. Yes, you did. People are excited. Okay, I'm glad that people are excited about it. It's just a way you community can buy stuff. You know, I can do giveaways. So I'm gonna have a way where I can give away Greek token on my live streams and do things with it. So it's going to be cool and a way for hopefully community to make extra money. It will be on Vulcan, creating volume on Vulcan, which we love so much. And of course, I'll keep you updated. As I get things finalized, I'll be releasing stuff. But the only way to find out about it is being in my Discord. Okay?
We need the A-ball token. Look at Father. He's like, nah,
Fowler didn't even
I ain't trying
answer.
to go
He's
to
like,
jail.
Father's like, nah.
no.
He's like, I ain't trying to see the big homies in
That's too
the
much weight, man.
penitentiary.
That's too much weight, man. That's way too much. People be going crazy when they stuff don't come up right. It'd be dips all. It'd be dips throughout the week.
They see a red candle. Oh no, the 8-ball is.
They ask him how he decided the tokenomics. Well, I asked the 8-ball.
Nah, man. Yo, he better have you on the stage.
Should we have 100% tax this week, 8-ball?
No.
Yes,
Even
by a
better.
By a Zer, it's a yes.
8-ball. Well,
Don't buy 8-ball token this week, boys.
He'd be like, 8-ball. What the 8-ball project done today? Yes, indeed.
Greek Kryptonian has figured out your slogan.
Goalie. That's funny. Vulcan blockchain plus Greek token equals ghoulish. Get your yogurt ready. Greek tokens coming to town near you.
Goulash.
The Ugly Truth says, did you lose weight, Greek? No, I just shaved. This is how thin I actually am. The beard just makes my face look fat.
Nah,
like,
I saw
I
that
almost didn't
Instagram.
recognize myself. Oh, man.
I saw those pics on Instagram. Damn.
Oh, you saw the fat pics? Yeah.
Oh man. Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, I was
You know how?
Hey.
What's his name? This
340 pounds, and now I'm 178.
You know how? What's this? Is this comedian? I forgot his Mexican comedian. He's like, you got big,
Oh,
big,
Fluffy?
oh,
talking
yeah, Fluffy, what he
Gabriel?
says. You got big,
Yeah.
obese, and then you got damn.
That's true. I was not damn yet. I was just
Nah, you were a double damn.
yeah. I was a 4X. I was almost a
Hey, but
damn
look, you
level.
look
Like
good,
if I
man.
kept going on my route, I was going to get to.
You look good
Damn.
now. To be honest, you look really good.
Yeah, I feel great. I have so much more energy. I don't have sleep apnea anymore.
Now
A
you
lot's
need
changed.
the gym, and that's it. And a chick.
You're right. I do need a gym. My family's like, you're kind of flabby now. I'm like, thanks. Should I go back to being 340 pounds? And then that shuts them up. Weird.
You don't even look the same like
Damn
when
time.
you're
Yeah, like you couldn't even tell I lost weight when I showed up in Dubai. But like if I were to like
Let me
go swimming in the pool, you'd be like, oh yeah, he lost weight. That's where like as soon as I take off my shirt. Journey James. What?
Can I share my screen?
Yeah. Should I be worried?
Damn.
That's what you look like, you man. You look totally different.
Kick
Well,
off yeah.
Oh man, yeah, this was
Damn.
that was so this was my TikTok
Hey, Brad,
days.
he looks like a corrupted cop.
Oh, I see them old pictures.
Oh, there's my boy.
Where's the old Greek? I want to see the old Greek again.
So this is my NFT line, yeah.
There's one.
There
Okay,
it
look
is.
at that.
Holy smokes.
Damn, it looks like a straight linebacker.
That's two different people.
Yeah, and the one on the right is when I was still 205 pounds. So I've lost 30 pounds since then.
Wow.
It says
That's
with
awesome,
determination
dude.
and a goal, anything can be achieved. That's right.
Congratulations.
That's right,
true.
Greek.
It's true.
Salutes, homie.
So
Straight
you
from Compton.
always keep your mind on the prize and never let anybody tell you anything, because there's always going to be those people. Like even when I was losing weight, every single time, I knew you'd fail. Like I got that a ton, and then I said, "Screw you, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to just stick it to you." And now they go, "Well, what are you going to do about your sagging skin?" And I go, "Man, can't win. You can never win in some people's eyes, but guess what? You can always be happy with yourself, and that's one thing that nobody can take away from you.
That's
is if
right.
you have the mental fortitude and you're happy with yourself, your decisions, everything else is a breeze."
That's right.
Journey
Greek, I
James
agree
says,
with-
"Hi guys, haven't been able to keep up lately. Mainly just been checking in to find out when to KYC for my node, but hopefully I'll be able to check in on all your lives again going forward. We love having you. Need an update, please. Who are you all saying are now Volfutters? I need to know." That's
Kryptonian.
Kryptonian's a futter, yeah.
He's a fighter. The biggest fighter.
Kryptonian's a major futter. So
Even your,
yeah,
even
do
your
not-
own chest has
no,
a.
I'm
its own
joking.
beard.
Journey James, Kryptonian's not a futter.
No.
Pride's the futter. He thinks we're launching in August. I'm kidding. Pride's not a futter either.
I thought Pride said
Basically,
something.
everybody that you watched before and supported before, we're all here fighting the good fight still. Yeah, Fowler's got it. Fowler's now in the loop. I don't know how long you've been out of the loop, but Fowler's killing it. He's on live every day during the week at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time.
There you go.
You know, I'm not proud of be like, Greek always makes a mention to go Central Standard Time. He never wants to talk about the East.
3 p.m. Eastern time.
3
You
p.m.
sound just
Eastern.
like him.
Yeah. Yeah, I do look so much better. I agree with that. It wasn't about looks. I mean, when you're winded going up a flight of stairs and you can't sleep, you're waking up 12 times an hour with sleep apnea, and I couldn't even stay awake. I'd get home from work and I'd be on the couch and passed out, and I wake up, it would be 8:30 at night because I literally was so tired because it's not a life you want to live. Like no food is worth that. So I was like, and then I was shy. I know, Greek shy. Yeah, I never would have done this YouTube journey if I didn't lose weight. You know, as soon as I lost the weight, I'm like, my friends are like, you should do YouTube. You have the time, you have the effort, and once you get into something, you're like the most passionate person ever. So I'm like, all right, let me just do it. And people just started falling in love with it, and I fell in love with it too. So it's a lot's happened. So the journey is always fun, and I've enjoyed every second of it. And it's going to be extra fun going forward.
Well, congratulations, brother. You look good.
Thank you. And Kelly Productions is right. The people that can't do it themselves want to tell you can't do it. They love hearing when people fail because they did. That's 100% true. When somebody's not involved in something, like let's say you tell a family member, you tell a friend about Vulcan and they don't seem enthusiastic. The last thing they want you to do is make it with it, because then now you're going to be like, look at all this money I got. Look at how I made it. I told you about this. So it's like in their best interest to obviously put you down. So always look at that. When people are attacking you or coming at you or saying, no, this can't happen. Nobody thought phones could happen. Nobody thought computers could happen. Nobody thought electric cars could happen. Nobody thought any of this stuff that we take for granted could happen. Like all this technology is because somebody said, I'm going to make it happen. So if you keep having this self-defeating attitude and you keep letting others determine your mindset, you're never going to make it in this world. Kryptonian, I still believe in the Vulcan blockchain. Shooting for June, not Valentine's like Pride.
There goes another
you go.
Every
footer
time
against the
someone comes
against
up
the
with a
homie
new
Pride.
date for Pride,
Other-
Pride's like, it might be maybe the beginning of July,
said
somewhere
Valentine's.
around there, and all of a sudden it turns into
Yeah.
people are saying he's Christmas now. He's next.
Yeah.
Valentine's.
Yeah.
That's just us joking with Pride, and some people take it. Pride's never said Valentine's Day. He's never said Christmas, but we just
Brian,
like
I
throwing
think
it
we're
out
gonna
there.
have
We're
to
like,
make a live and run up on these fools real hard.
Prado's like, Pride says Christmas Day. What's that guy on? We're gonna have our power pool on Christmas Day and our firestorm.
I
Pride's
think
gonna be wrong.
Kryptonian. When he sent that message, I just started laughing. It's funny.
Oh my goodness. This is also true. What Massimo says. Greek and Italian families think you're healthy when you're fat. My grandparents, they thought like when I was in high school, I was super thin. Okay, like really thin. And they would always be like, "Are you healthy? You don't look healthy." And I'm like, I'm 100% healthy. I'm like, I'm a basketball player. I'm a 3-sport athlete. What are you talking about? I'm at the peak. And they're like, "Nope, you're not healthy." 100% true. And then you'd eat a Whopper and they'd be like, good boy. Good boy. That was my grandpa. I always laugh at him. He'd buy me a Whopper and like eating it, and he'd have this smile. He'd be like, "Good boy." Back in Greece, we'd share Whopper. You get whole Whopper.
You get a whole one.
I think people find something that I found in life, and other people I'm sure agree. When people don't have a vested interest in you and just genuinely care about you, and that's all they care about, they are open to whatever you do because they're not jealous of your success or you making yourself better. So when someone gets upset with you and tells you, "Oh, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this," it's kind of the writings on the wall as to what they really care about.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Ikainu, I told friends and family no one listened or made excuses to get in later, so I just do it on my own. I said the same thing. I told them, I'm going to tell you about it. It's up to you to do your own research because I don't want you blaming me because, unfortunately, they listened to me one time in their life, most people, when it was Safe Moon, and they bought it at the all-time high, and then but they never even researched how to, so they didn't even know how to sell it. So, like, they wanted to sell, and they're like, how do I sell it? I'm like, well, this is why you got to do your own research. And they bought in, and they didn't even have BNB to be able to sell it. It was kind of funny. So they were like, stuck.
That's like with a cryptocurrency is very difficult because when I bought in, I had a good price. I'm set up real well. Vulcan, Seifu, these are all good for me. But you recommend it to someone and they waste their time and they buy it on a day that the price jumps up and then they're behind, the price goes down, and then it's like, it's not a bad project. You just got in at the wrong time, so you probably need to dollar cost average, but sometimes they don't listen. So it's just best to be like, you do what you want.
All right. We have the first ever 25% discount being given to somebody on the merch store. So if you are a member, reach out to me and you get that. So we just had it. Part of Madman joined today and said, you know what? Greek's offering something. I'm going to take it. And there we go. He took it. Brian Legend, Fudders are going wild over in that other Discord. Crazy accusations that I'm helping you develop Greek token and paying you and the others. Can you state for the record what truth is, please? Thanks. The truth is,
that's true.
the truth is, I'm not gonna joke around here with this one. Brian doesn't even know about Greek token. I've never told Brian anything. All I'm doing is it's a community token that I want to create for my community, and I want to release it on Vulcan. I'm not going to release it early. I'm going to wait for Vulcan to release, and I'm going to have it out on Vulcan. Of course, they're going to say this. Oh, Greeks making a token when this. Brian doesn't even know about it. Brian found out about it the same way every single one of you just found out about it. I haven't even finalized it with a dev or even talked to devs yet to do it. I have some in mind. But yeah, Brian has no clue. And I know they're going to say whatever they're going to say. Greek token, it's just something that I want to do for my community. I can do giveaways and support the community, and it can be on Vulcan, which I believe in 100%. Brian has no clue about it, so here it is. Of course, they're gonna throw their speculation. See, they just want to throw crap and see what sticks all the freaking time.
Discord, I need to be in this other Discord.
You don't want to, because sometimes I feel like I'm losing brain cells when I'm in there reading some of this stuff. Like, yeah, Kryptonian's right. They have no clue. They speculate on 99% of things.
It's all noise, but I can understand Brian being upset about it. Like, I mean, he's not doing this, and I'm glad that you guys bring it up and clarify and everything like that, but it is literally all noise. Just tune it out.
I'm literally not trying to compete with anybody with Greek token. It's just for my community, and it's going to be built on Vulcan. If people want to buy in, they can choose to buy in. But it's said Brian has no part in Greek token. He's not helping me develop it or anything. I'm not even asking for Skyway or privileges with anything of it. I'm just going to do things, and if it turns into something big, then it's going to be on Vulcan. So it's going to create volume, and it should be good for everybody. But yeah, Brian just found out about it like this, and if it's a problem and he doesn't want me to create Greek token, I won't create Greek token. That's not about that. But yeah, Brian has no clue, and I'm sure the fudders will always throw stuff out there and be like, "Oh my goodness, look at this," and right now, I don't want to compete with anything that Brian's going with Esco or Safe Food. That's why I'm not even trying. I'm waiting for Vulcan because I believe in Vulcan and I want it to be on Vulcan. So, like, if I'm going to do a token for the Greek and for my community, it's going to be on Vulcan. That's why. So, Brian isn't helping with Greek token. He's launching the Tzatziki token. The secret is in the sauce. Oh, Jesus.
Charles,
that one's Tzatziki token. And once again, the fudders have no clue. They speculate on 99% of things, but what they do is they try and get people thinking, especially they're going to be like, they're just annoying. Who knows? I may look into Greek token, and it might not work out depending on what the devs are. If I can trust them, I need to find people that I can trust.
Right
I need to find people I can trust, because I'm not out here to create monetary gain for myself on this. Whatever token it is, I'm not going to own any until I buy in with everybody else. So I just want it to be known like that. So if I get in at the same time everybody else gets in, and that's how it's going to be. The Greek's going to be part of the team, and I'm going to have tokens in a wallet that I can give out to people, but that will never be sold. It will just be for giveaway purposes. So I'm still working through all the stuff, but yeah, it's not about Greek token. Right now we're about Seifu, Esco, Vulcan, and then we'll focus on all the rest as that comes. I just want people to know that I'm looking.
You know what? Haters and fudders never make it to the finish line. They have a resentment within themselves because they didn't make it, or because they were lied to. I really hope that this community was like the Hexicans. 2 years into post-chain and post-hacks. And after these last tweets by Richard Hart, man, these guys are like supportive. But some fudders and haters will never make it to the finish line.
That's true.
As we progress, I mean, look, you're making the Greek token, and they're already fudding about it, right? As you progress and you make your coin available in Vulcan, they will still FUD, and they will still complain, and they will still talk trash. And guess what? While everyone else is making it, and all these different projects, they're staying behind.
Why? And they're screenshotting the lives. I love these guys. They love me. Hey guys in Flutter Discord, how's it going? Okay, we're done with them. Okay. But it's true. Do you know when Brian said that thing about the Hexicans, everybody in here in the Discord started, why are you comparing us to them? Why are you comparing us to other projects? And I'm like, well, what he's trying to show you is like they've had a year of delay after delay after delay. And then he said he's going to release in a couple of days, right? And then all of a sudden now he comes out with another testnet phase, right? And they're just supportive. And Brian wasn't saying like, comparing with them. He's like, why every time there's a little issue here and we're still launching way sooner than like Hex did within the year or whatever, people always freak out. And that's all Brian was trying to prove. He's not trying to say like compare himself. It's just our community's got to be supportive. Everybody's just like, they're on board when everything's going. And as soon as something turns a little bit, they go, yeah. It's like, we need to be supportive. We need to keep the faith. And I wish the community was a little bit more like that. But yeah,
just because Richard prefers, and we all know that Richard prefers flawless operation and 100% uptime with no issues. He prefers security before anything. Why? He said it in his freaking tweet, because I like to brag about that and no one can get at me. That's why he does it. But people don't, I guess people don't understand that.
Yeah, get a life, fudders. Invest and be happy. Find a community you like and build it. You know, it is what it is. You know, every time somebody's doing something good in the world, there's going to be somebody who's trying to tear that person down. That's just how it is. There's always a good balance. You know, you can't have good without the haters in the world. You know, sometimes it strives the good to be extra good because of the haters. So, you know, we work in balance. So it's like a kind of like this, you know, they can do whatever they want. They'll never tear us down. And, you know, we're going on an hour 46 minutes. I've hit the end of the comments. Yeah. If anybody has any last minute thoughts, I'm going to wrap this up.
Last thing I want to say before I get out of here. There's a quote that I learned from The Rock. And it says, big dogs eat, little crying puppies stay on the porch. You know what that means? That big dogs go out there and get it, while little puppies stay crying on the porch, something they couldn't get. When you want something in life, you go get it. If you want to look good, you go to the gym. If you want to lose weight, you did what Greek did. If you want to get into the projects, no matter the FUD and the negativity, you go into projects, you make your money, and you move on. But like I said, big dogs eat, and these fudders stay crying at the porch. That's it.
That is true. So Pride, Kelly Productions left this super chat for you. Want you to read it with Prado passion.
Oh God, let me see. This is crazy. Why does Brian have to go through this BS? We need to support BL. Hands down. Sorry, Compton, but BL is Richard Hart 2.0. Is that good?
Right.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good, but you didn't have the anger. You know,
oh,
we need more. It needs to be like, this is crazy, bro. Why does Brian have to go through this BS? We need to support Brian Legend. Hands down. Sorry, Compton. Brian Legend is Richard Hart 2.0.
Where's that video? Greek, do you have that video of Prado doing the... What's he doing? He's got the glasses on and he's like...
the futter.
Win DAP or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got...
When's the DAP? When's the DAP? Is the DAP up? Is the DAP up? Does anybody know where the DAP is? Is the DAP ready? Where's the DAP? We still don't have a DAP, do we? Do we have the link yet? Has anybody seen the DAP? I can't find the DAP. Just got here. Sorry, everybody. Has this question been asked? Where's the DAP?
Good times.
Classic.
That's classic Prado right there.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Everybody loves that one of Prado.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So after all this, you know, it is time that we end the show. Does anybody else want to say anything before I end it? Greek doesn't do rundowns.
I got one more quote from The Rock. He says, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? And The Rock is cooking up Greek token, guys. Coming soon.
I smell all these damn
We're not going to advertise
That's
Greek
what I
token
smell.
for a while. It's just a
Greek token coming in June, July, August, baby.
We're coming Valentine's Day, Pride style.
2025.
2025. Let's let everything that Brian's building do great, and then I will just be there to support Brian's creation, like I always am. And just stay happy. Happy Easter to all. And remember, we're all going to make it. So catch you on the next one. Never fear, because the Greek is